family? What's up? What's up? Happy Friday. Thank God it's Friday. Hope you guys are doing amazing. I am doing well and I am so excited to be with you today, this evening on Friday. I know Friday is a day generally in a capitalist society or in general, Friday is always a day that most people look forward to. Now, I acknowledge the fact that some people's week actually starts on Friday, being that they work weekends. But I know that for most of us, it's a time to rest and recharge. And so that is why today I have this important, amazing topic that I want to share with you guys before I myself head off to enjoy my weekend. And that is self-care. Self-care, self-care. Big thing in our day, big thing since COVID-19, where a lot of people were experiencing different levels of stress, anxiety, working from home, and just different things that happen to people that really change the course of people's lives. And so self-care in recent time has been a big issue, a big topic. And so today when I was thinking about what to share, just being a Friday, it just came to my mind, rest. So that's what I would like to share with you guys today. And before I jump in, there's so much that I could share on this as I was thinking about this and doing some research. But before I jump into the few things that I want to share, because I don't want to make it long today, it's a day of rest. It's already evening. Most people are either off to enjoy themselves or one thing or the other. But I still wanted to hop on here and just share my thoughts with you. Again, we are preparing for 2025. And I'm trying to make sure that we have as much information, as many tips as we need to get ready to go and take massive action in 2025. And so I'm rooting for you as much as I'm rooting for myself. And so I want you to take 30 seconds if you want to hear everything I have about rest and self-care. I want you to take 30 seconds and invite someone, share this live stream with someone. And I'll also do the same because I think that self-care is key. And especially today being a Friday, it's so important for us to get into the mood and the mindset of self-care. So why don't you just take a few seconds and just share this with someone and let them know we are here, we are live. I know it's Friday, but hey, there is no better time to talk about this than now. So I want you to take the time to just share with someone and let them know to join us, because this is going to be amazing. I already feel it. I already know. I myself, just thinking about this topic, I am already excited. I'm already excited because I feel like it's going to change my life, and I just feel like coming into the weekend is just going to put me into a mindset that is going to help me to relax and enjoy my weekend and prepare for the week. But hey, anytime that you're watching this, whether it's on a Friday or whether it's on a Monday, the information we're sharing is information that can help you at any time because it is relevant information. So thank you for sharing. And so I'm just going to get right into our discussion today. So yesterday we were talking about meditating on the Word of God, the Word of God. And I talked about three things: visualize it, think it, and speak it. If you missed that video, I want you to go watch it. It is amazing. The stuff that we shared, and please share it with someone as well. And today I want to talk about rest as we're getting ready for 2025. Even now, as a matter of fact, I didn't even think about this part until now. Most people are taking off from today, Friday, because I saw at work most of the letters going out. Remember to do X, Y, and Z before you head out, because most people are off next week and for the next maybe 2 or 3 weeks. Most people, matter of fact, I myself, I think I'm off one of the from next week at some point till the beginning of the year. So why is that? Most people are taking this time to rest. And so I want to just talk today about the fact that rest is so important for you as you're pushing forward for your goals for 2025. Make sure that you're putting some time to rest your body, rest your mind, rest yourself, so that you can be energized and ready for 2025, because we have to hit the ground running. Matter of fact, we are already running, but we're just going to increase our speed in 2025. And so I was thinking about the importance of rest, because sometimes we just do things because we are not so intentional about doing the things that are important. I said at the beginning of this challenge, and I've had this going on for the last couple of videos, the last few videos I've been doing from the time I started talking about our purpose. If you can follow all our videos and see what we've been talking about. But I've said most of us have multiple layers of complexities in our lives, right? We have families, some have spouses, some have children, some have business, some have school, some have we have multiple layers of complexity and responsibilities. And so when we see that in our lives, if we are not super intentional, we will not be able to rest. And then what we talked about, burnout, is going to kick in. We talked about burnout a few days ago. And so today I want to talk about the importance of self-care and rest. The importance, because as you are getting into you taking this end of the year to prepare yourself, one of the ways is you have to be intentional about resting, putting more time to sleep, getting more massages in. Those are just already areas of rest I'm giving you. Getting more time to just relax and hang out with people that bring out the best in you, not just people that you just sit and hang out for the sake of hanging out, and then at the end it doesn't amount to much. But just different things that you have to do, spending time with your family, your immediate family, your extended family, to really just connect, not just for the sake of everyday life doing one thing or the other, but really connecting. All of these things are aspects of self-care and rest. You have to understand how you rest. There's an underlying thing that God created, that is sleep. Sleep is automatic rest. And sometimes we do not get enough sleep, because especially in this day and age, when there's technology, there's so much distractions, people are sleeping and notifications are popping left and right. People are laying in bed and they're scrolling up and down. There's not enough rest. Quality rest is missing and is absent in this day and age. And the underlying aspect of rest that we can all leverage, which God has given to each and every one of us, is the gift of sleep. So if you're thinking about ways to rest, make sure that you're sleeping. Actually sleep. When you go to sleep, don't go and be scrolling on the phone. Sleep. When you're sleeping, turn off your phone, put it on do not disturb. Understand that sleep is a very important aspect of rest. And again, how do you rest again? Spending time just relaxing with, family, friends, loved ones, not necessarily talking about, projects, work, but making sure that you're, feeding quality, you know, um, quality time, affection, and all of that stuff into your loved ones or receiving from your loved ones. So all of those things are aspects of self-care and rest. So there are so many things when it comes to self-care and rest. You can really do a lot of research based on your personality, based on you. um, this is an expansive topic that is being talked about so much, but my goal today is just to highlight the importance of it as we are coming into 2025 and as we're preparing for our goals and all the things that we have to do. The importance of rest and self-care. So I have 5 tips on that. First thing is that it improves mental clarity. There is a reason why we have certain hours to work. Matter of fact, in the US, you cannot work more than, I think, it's 16 hours in 24 hours, because you're not going to be as productive. Now I know that in some professions like healthcare, or sometimes when there's a fire or military, sometimes people can stretch those hours, and but people are trained to do that. People are trained to do that, and they don't do that forever. They do that for some time, and then they get back into rest. So it improves mental clarity, because when you rest, it helps your mind to be clear. You can be focused, and a well rested mind is sharp. It's more creative. It responds very well to ideas, to thoughts, and all of that. So first importance that I want to highlight, of many many important of rest, is that if you are experiencing fuzziness in your job, in your projects, in your things that you have going on, rest is going to provide you that clarity. Excuse me. Number 2 is that it boosts your physical health. When you rest, I know people who gain weight when they don't sleep, when they don't rest. Why? Because they are low on energy, and then they have to start eating. I have experienced it even with myself, that maybe sometimes if I go for a long period without eating and I'm working and I'm busy, the first thing that I get into the kitchen and when I want to get is something sweet, some juice, something which ultimately gives you that sugar rush, but then it is the overall doesn't tend to be healthy. So you have to understand that your health, your body, if you're feeling okay, you're gaining weight, you're fatigued and all of that, make you have to understand that those are signs that your body needs rest. In whatever it is that you're doing, you have to put some time to rest, because again, rest also helps the immune system to heal and to recover itself. I really have in mind to bring a nutrition and health expert to have a conversation with us, either via Zoom or something, to really talk to us about the importance of health and nutrition. And I remember one thing that she had told me, so one of my mentors, is that when you sleep before 10 p.m., it is so good for you. So I try to do that. Some days I do, some days I do not. But when you sleep before 10 p.m. or by 10 p.m. to 2 a.m., those 4 hours are very key in helping your body to rejuvenate, to heal, and all of that. I do not understand the science behind that yet, but I'm probably going to do more research and bring that to you. But she could probably give us more information, and I'll have some time to bring her on a live so that we talk about it. But your body heals itself, it takes care of inflammations and promotes overall health. It helps restoration, digestion, different things. So please make sure that you're prioritizing your rest, your self-care, because that helps with your overall health. Think about the fact that even if you were you wanted to go exercise or something, if you slept well, if you rested well, you'll feel the energy to do those things that you want to do. So health is important. The third thing is that it enhances emotional resilience. I remember one time I went to a friend's house and she snapped at her kid, and I was like, oh my goodness, why? Not that I know kids are, they always need the yell every now and then, right? Because they just listen like that. When you say, hey, honey, don't do this, there's a little, then when you raise your voice, then they're like, hey, what did mama do? Then they raise their voice. But in that moment, when she did that, I knew that that was a factor of tiredness. I knew that that was a factor of exhaustion. That was a factor of being irritable. And later on, I called her and I said, you need to rest. You've been up for hours and hours and hours for X number of days and you have not, rested. And that's why you're snapping like this. So you need to rest. So it helps you to be emotionally resilient. So when things come and happen, you don't easily snap. I Things that can help with that is breathing. One thing that I've been practicing a lot is breathing. So taking, deep breaths and then exhaling, inhaling and then exhaling. There are many videos that you can watch on breathing techniques, but those help you with, your emotional resilience. And of course, I always talk about affirmations, that just processing those things in mind. But the key here is that when you are rested, when you take care of yourself, it helps you to be emotionally resilient. The things that come at you that could easily overwhelm you, destabilize you, cause you to get frustrated, you don't feel those things. It gives your emotional, it increases your emotional capacity. It makes you to just feel more calm. But when your hormones are in balance and everything is, going on inside, it's not balanced because you're not rested, because you're stressed or one thing or the other, it's not going to, you will not be able to sustain challenges. And again, we're talking about preparing for 2025. You are going to be carrying on projects, you're going to be meeting people, you're going to be doing one thing or the other. You have to be in an emotional stable state. You have to make sure that your overall health is great. So again, the importance here of emotional resilience is that it helps you to manage stress, and it helps to improve your ability to cope with challenges. So we've talked about challenges are going to come, handling challenges in, the different areas of projects that we have going on, and rest and self-care is going to be important for you to do that. The fourth thing is that it's going to help to increase your productivity. Now, if you're rested, you're feeling good, you're feeling energized, as long as you're sensitive enough not to be distracted, and we've talked a lot about that, you're going to really improve your productivity. Because sometimes there are people who can sleep for 8 hours or rest, but they are still not productive because they let distractions come in and other things. So overall, these things that we're talking about, they tie with each other, they go hand in glove. So if you're rested, you're able to be productive as much as you can be, guarding yourself from distractions, praying, meditating, keeping your focus and all of those things. So it increases your productivity if you put all the other things into play. I want to say that. I really want to stress on that because I know that there is a big deficiency in our current society with productivity, massive deficiency. Um, Corporate America is, people are, there's a big push for people to come back to work. There's a big push for change in culture because people are no longer as productive as people used to be because of the high level of distractions that are around us now. So rest can improve your productivity, of course, when you compound it with the other things that we're talking about. So but it helps you to prevent burnout. and improves your performance overall. You have more energy. So increasing productivity is key. And the last but not the least is that it helps to strengthen your relationships. Sometimes you might come back from work and your kids just want to like get excited and mom, dad, and just want to fall on you. But sometimes if you've had, maybe you tell them, okay, I need maybe like 30 minutes to rest, just to calm down, rest, take care of myself, and then I can take care of you. I know people who do that. Sometimes one guy said he has to like sleep on the couch for like an hour and then wakes up, and then he's now in a better mode to interact with his family. But just that level of intentionality to know what he needs to do, that level of intentionality to know that, okay, this is how I take care of me so that I can take care of my family, my loved ones, is very, very important, and it's very key. So when you are in an emotional healthy state, I talked about snapping on people, on kids, on, or people around you, when you're not rested, when you're feeling stressed because you've not taken care of yourself, um, all of that comes into play. That when you're rested, then you're able to take care of the people around you, you're able to love them, you're able to give them their best version of yourself. And so taking care of yourself helps you as well to be more present. It helps you to care for those around you better. So my charge for you, my encouragement for you, again, these are just the few of many, many benefits of self-care that I wanted to share today. I didn't want to take so much time because it's Friday. I myself, I'm feeling like going out and taking a walk. So that is what I'm going to do right now. When I finish, I'm just gonna take a walk, and just sit and chill, just to take care of myself, just to rest, just to distress from the week. So know what helps you to rest, understand the importance of rest, and then make time to rest, whether it's 30 minutes, whether it's 1 hour. You don't need much time, but you need to be consistent at taking care of yourself, because when you take care of yourself, what happens? You get improved health and mental clarity. You have your physical health is boosted, you're fine, your body can help heal itself, rejuvenate itself. You have enhanced emotional resilience, very important for handling challenges, for handling dealing with people, for handling tough situations, for managing your emotions. Increased productivity helps you to get more things done, get all the things done, most of the things done, the most important things done on your list. And last but not the least, it helps to strengthen your relationships, because there is nothing as important as being there, being present for the people that matter the most. Because sometimes in your projects, in the things that you're doing left and right, you're taking care of other people, and then you do not really sometimes find the time to be present for the most important people in your life. So but when you are sensitive, you are aware, and you can take care of yourself, then you're able to not just take care of, show up for the people who are out there, but you are able to show up for the people who are inside, you're the closest people around you. So please, this weekend, today's Friday, take some time to apply these things. Take some time for yourself, and make sure that you're resting, make sure that you're setting yourself up for success, and also put down a strategy, a plan, a way to ensure that you carry this culture. Start implementing it now, but carrying the culture through 2025, so that you're going to be able to crush it, and do all the things that you have set your mind and yourself to do. So that's it for today. Have a wonderful, wonderful weekend, and I will see you tomorrow. I'll put some time to jump on, and we'll just talk again, continue our discussion as we're getting ready. We have a few more days to go, and I think we are doing great. I think we have so much information. So please, if you can, in the comment section, you can let me know how you rest. What is the best way for you to rest? What you're doing this weekend? What are you doing this weekend? I said I'm going out for a walk right now. So what are you doing? Do something special, do something for you, do something to take care of yourself, to rest and rejuvenate. And please subscribe to this channel if you have not done so. Share our videos with people if you have not done so. And I will see you on tomorrow's video. Have a wonderful evening, and bye bye.